Oh, June 2nd here in Canada. Such a truly unique country our country is, for so many reasons. Let me list a few for you. We're one of only 6 countries out of over 190 in the world that own no gold. None. Not a crumb. Even though we have lots of it and we dig it out of the ground. Our fearless leader sold it all 7 years ago, 2 months after coming into power. Despite looking many times, I don't know where he sold it. I do know he sold it for $50 an ounce when it was $1,150 US world spot price. I speculate he sold it to China, but I don't know. At the same time, of course, all the other countries in the world have been accumulating it like a good thing, you know. China, Russia, France, the UK, everybody else, except Canada. Yeah, okay. We're the only free country in the world at the moment that won't let a large percentage of the population leave the country. That's right, we can't leave the country. So we're not in compliance with government mandates. We also can't travel within our country by public conveyance, train or plane. Other than China, well, we're the only country in the world following that science right now. We're the only country in the world that lets communist Chinese military practice maneuvers on our sovereign land and in the air. Yeah, there's a few small countries in the South Pacific, but China either bought them out with money or took them over. We just let them come here and play around however they want. We're also the only nation of any size, again, that has sold vast tracts of mineral resources to communist China. Gold, lithium, silver, lead, aluminum, vast tracts. And to boot, wait for it, we let them guard said resources that they own. You know, this mine's ours, so they're allowed to guard with communist military troops, communist Chinese military troops, and needs not even inform our government, federal or local police officers, our military, or even CSIS. That's the Canadian Secret Intelligence Service, kind of the equivalent of the American CIA. Out of the G20 countries, I do believe we're the only country that prints more money than our gross domestic product. Some sound financial thinking there. We're the only country in the world, other than communist China, that isn't putting the, I'll say, the Great Scare from the last 2 years behind us. Got to coach my terms, the censorship thing, but you know what I mean, the Great Scare there. Everybody else has said, yeah, okay, enough of this, time to move on. None of it worked. You know what I mean by none of it worked? Just time to move on. Didn't really happen in my mind. See it yourself. We're the only parliamentarian democracy in the world that has a government that makes changes and enacts laws without any parliamentary democratic process. That's right, our fearless leader says, it's law, it is so, and so it is. Doesn't even have to go through parliamentary process. No vote in the House. Yep. And here's where it gets really funky. We're the only country in the world where 50% of the population doesn't even know what's happening. That's right, seems like the rest of the world, when I go watch world news, zeke around the censorship, see what they're saying about us and other countries, seems like more than 50% of the population and most of the countries in the world are going, what's happening in Canada? And 50% of Canadians are going, what? What? And when they come to the door to tell you, us Canadians, when they come to your door, tell you, you going to take this and you don't own that, and so on and so forth, they're going to say, what happened? What happened? The mainstream media didn't tell me this. What happened? Wow. Yeah, Canada, truly unique country. Make it a tourist destination while you still can.